And here we go. Let's Wrestle Volume 7 kicking off with a 5-way cluster jam. Frank Jaeger bowing to all of his opponents to kick this off. Interesting choice. Ooh. And it does not turn out well for the young Frank Jaeger. 20 toes to the face, and now Alexander Lee directing traffic with his MSP comrade DangerKid also in this match. Tomahawk and Scott Wilde. Scott Wilde, a Limitless original. And now all 4 men up to the second rope. What could we be seeing here? The countdown is on. Frank Jaeger, you better move. 4 crashing headbutts to the mat. Frank Jaeger in a very tough spot opening up this matchup as Perry Von Vicious goes wild outside of the ring. And now it's all breaking down. Scott Wilde, DangerKid in the left corner of the screen. Alexander Lee and Tomahawk, as Tomahawk was flying over the top rope, as does Scott Wilde. And now it's just down to the 2 members of the Main State Posse in the ring. DangerKid and Alexander Lee. We've seen them face off before, even in this building a few years ago. But we have a brother handshake here. Little knuckle lock. What are we going to see here from DangerKid? Going to climb the ropes real quick. See ya! To the outside. Crowd is going nuts here at the American Legion Post 84 in Orono, but Frank Jaeger back in the ring. Ooh. Spinning heel kick from Frank Jaeger. Now he goes to the second, not known to fly, but he's going to do it here. Big cross body to the floor. And now is Tomahawk gonna fly? Looks like he's gearing up to getting the momentum. Off the ropes he comes. Here comes Tomahawk over the top. To the floor. And that leaves 1 man in the ring. Perry Von Vicious doing his best to keep Tomahawk aware, and DangerKid throwing some blows to Scott Wilde. Scott Wilde with a kick, though. Oh, man. Scott Wilde with that lion salt to the floor. We've seen him pull that out on numerous occasions. We've seen him get some victories with that lion salt on numerous occasions, and now Alexander Lee says he thinks it's time for a fat ass to fly as he advances to the top rope, but Tomahawk. I don't believe Alexander Lee saw him coming. Tomahawk, he's got an electric chair position. Center of the ring, dropping him on his back. Alexander Lee rolls towards the ropes, but DangerKid there to break up the pin before Derek Douglas could even get down there. DK throwing some bombs. He's got Tomahawk in the corner. He charges. Tomahawk sends him out to the apron. DangerKid catching the punch, returning with a forearm. Oh, and we've seen this before. Alexander Lee, the knees to the spine, the Main State Death Drop. There it is. Who's going to pin this man? Only 1 man can win. Oh, dear. And I think we've just realized that. Now, I think we knew eventually in this match we were going to see these 2 come to blows. But I didn't know it would be this soon. But Frank Jaeger is to the top. They don't see him. Big drop kick from the top from Frank Jaeger. Trying to string some offense together here. Scott Wilde ducking the line. Big elbow and a kick to the side of the chin of Frank Jaeger. Jaeger tries to throw a kick in return. Scott Wilde just has his number. Oh, and he dropped him head first on the knee. Only one from Derek Douglas. Tomahawk breaking it up. And a big headbutt from Tomahawk. The Chief of Chop. Now we're going post to post here from Tomahawk. These big squishers in the corner. Just colliding with Scott Wilde and Frank Jaeger, now setting Frank Jaeger up on the second. Scott Wilde charges. Fireman's carry position here from Tomahawk. There's no way he's going to stack them both. He does. He's got Frank Jaeger and Scott Wilde on his shoulders. What's he going to do? Oh, double super kicks from the Mainstay Posse. Sending Tomahawk down to the mat, and now DangerKid. Ooh. DangerKid frustrated with Alexander Lee, rightfully so. I think he thought he had the match won about a minute ago. Frank Jaeger, no, ill-advised. It worked out once, it ain't gonna work out again with the Mainstay Posse. They saw him coming that time, and DangerKid just shit-canning Frank Jaeger to the floor. Oh! I think that was meant for DangerKid, if I had to guess. Now Tomahawk is stirring as MSP continues to argue. DangerKid with a heavy strike to Tomahawk. Now they're going to come to blows here. DangerKid pushing Alexander Lee, and a chop returned. And here we go. Ooh. Alexander Lee now laying in the strikes to DangerKid. Irish whip, DangerKid comes off. Double clothesline, center of the ring. Every man in this match is down. A lot of action here early on in this cluster jam here at Volume 7. Curl of the Burl for Let's Wrestle. Tomahawk and Perry Von Vicious talking strategy in the corner as Scott Wilde gets to his feet. Oh. And these are thuds, folks. Oh. Big uppercut from Alexander Lee and a headbutt to the chest. Followed up by a second. Here he comes. Big knee to the chin from Scott. Oh, God. Oh! Right on his head. DangerKid with a big uppercut though to Scott Wilde. He's hooking him up here. Is he gonna drop him on his head? Yes, he is. Cover that man, DangerKid. No, Tomahawk is up. Oh, God. Oh! Implanting DangerKid into the mat. And the straps are coming down. Business is about to pick the fuck up, but Frank Jaeger slides in the back. The mask is off now of Tomahawk. Jaeger ducks the line. Big German suplex. You wonder if Tomahawk took a little too much time there. Frank Jaeger, the youngster, the most inexperienced in this matchup, in a prime position to take this one home now. He's got a Boston crowd there on two gentlemen, but he does not see Mr. Alexander Lee. Big boot to the back from Lee, and a big elbow to the side of the head. He's got the lifeless body of Frank Jaeger up now. I think Frank Jaeger could be knocked the fuck out. Alexander Lee, ooh, driving him on the upper neck region. Oh, and a big pump knee from Scott Wilde, maybe looking to set up for that lion salt we were speaking of earlier. He's calling for it. Oh, but Alexander Lee jumps in there. Connects with a headbutt low. DangerKid to the top. Swanton from DangerKid. And a drop kick to Alexander Lee for good measure. He rolls over Scott Wilde. 2, and that's it. DangerKid taking this one home in the opening matchup here. DangerKid. Huge victory for DangerKid.